Well, welcome back, everybody. How are you? It's Emmy, and this is my channel, Frugal Money Saver. I am so excited about today's video. My niece is here visiting me, and we just have a day of fun planned that I want to share with you. I titled this video, Do This Instead of That, because basically we're going to have a staycation day at home, just having a blast. And I want to show you how easy it is to save money and still have an amazing time and for a minimal amount of money. So first thing I want to do is ask you, if you are new here, to please hit that subscribe button down in the corner and become part of my Frugal family. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'm going to tell you a little bit what we're going to do. We're going to do a gel manicure. We are going to be making loaded nacho fries. We're going to be making Jello pinwheels. We just have so much fun we want to share with you. So if this sounds good to you, stick around. I'm going to introduce you now to my niece. She is a professional young woman, and she works hard and she saves her money. And I'm just going to touch base with her. I want her to share some of her morning routine that she does to save money. She does this instead of that. So here she is. Come on in, Nat. Okay, Paul, you got both of us.
Hi,
there she is. Come on
Hi.
in. Okay. So what I wanted you to share with everybody is give me your routine in the morning before you go to work. Now, you're out there working every day. Do you go to Starbucks on your way to work? You do drive-through? What do you do in the morning?
Okay, so I commute to work, and it's a rather long commute, and I wake up very early. So I'd rather not go through drive-through and have everything ready for me before I go to work. So something that I love to do is make breakfast over the weekend, enough for Monday through Friday. And what I do is, it depends on what you want, but I really like egg sandwiches. So I'll get a pack of Thomas English muffins, the 6-pack or 12-pack, whatever. It's a better value. And I toast them. I will fry an egg in the frying pan. You put a slice of cheese on the top just before it's done and let it melt. And you transfer the egg to the English muffin.
Perfect.
Salt and pepper to your tasting.
Right, if you guys like ketchup, whatever you want to do to it.
If you like hot sauce, I've tried that before.
That's
really
good.
And then you let the cool, and you wrap the egg in a paper towel. If you have a
Okay.
paper towel, a napkin would be fine, like a paper napkin. And you get a Ziploc bag and you freeze them. It's so convenient, and it's flat, so it doesn't take up too much room in your freezer. You take it out and microwave it for about a minute and a half.
Right.
There's your breakfast. And like I said, I commute, so by the time I get to work, it's still warm.
Oh, that's
and
perfect.
It's perfect. You can put it with ketchup, which is something I discovered is really tasty.
Yeah, I love it.
So,
and what
that's
about, okay, so then you must go through the drive-through to get your drinks in the morning.
I actually don't.
What do you do? I love this. And I'm putting her on the spot like this because I am home all day. And I think, some of my viewers may be, well, you're home all day, you're not working, so my routine might be different. But this is a young adult who's telling you kind of like follow the same kind of frugal-minded that you were raised with, right?
Exactly.
Even as, so it's so important to impart to our children and the people around us that are younger, how to be frugal. It's something that, we can teach. But I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to clarify that.
No,
but
it's
go
great.
ahead.
This is something that a lot of people I see at work go through the drive-through, and I love getting drive-through when it's a special occasion, but it's not something that I would do normally. In the colder months, so like the fall and winter, I will buy one of those reusable
Travel mugs, like an insulated mug.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. And I'll make a cup of tea. It's really easy.
Yeah.
And teas, you can buy so many flavors of teas.
That's
whatever
a good point.
you're in the mood for. Pumpkin, I know that's really popular.
Yeah.
I like vanilla, something warm. and I'll put honey in it, or I'll put agave, which is one of my favorite things.
It's a good, yeah, that's really good.
And I love
for you
agave
too.
because it's liquid.
Right, and it dissolves.
It dissolves immediately. So that's something I love to do in the colder months. But when it's warm, like now, I really love iced coffee.
Oh, okay. So you make your iced coffee
I
at
do
home.
make
I
iced
did a
coffee.
video, you guys. I can link it below how I make my iced coffee ice cubes. But how do you do yours?
That's perfect. So you make a pot of coffee, whatever flavor you like. I tend to go for the flavored coffees. So something
Yeah, a lot of
that's
people do.
not like Colombian or French roast. I want something that has a little more flavor to it. So I get vanilla or hazelnut or caramel, whatever one you prefer. Make the coffee like you would normally, and then you pour it in a glass. I like to do just enough for one serving, so I don't like to make too much ahead of time,
Right.
because I don't know when I'm going to drink it. I'm in the mood for it that day, so I'll make enough for that day.
Right.
Then you let it cool. You put in ice cubes, preferably the ones with coffee in it, so
Right.
it doesn't water down. And any choice of milk, creamer. I actually just tried oat milk for the first time, which was delicious. It
wonderful.
did a really great job with iced coffee. And I put agave, again, you put that in the fridge for like a half hour, make sure it's really nice and cold. Then you can get whipped cream, you put it on the top, you get chocolate shavings, and there's your iced coffee. And it's delicious.
And you know
so
the money you just saved by doing that,
oh,
honestly.
Yeah. And you could put that in a travel mug too.
Absolutely.
You know? And you can bring that to work. So that's something I find to be really fun and
so
special.
I really wanted you to hear that from her. And I appreciate that. And now another thing that I was so impressed with. Now we talk on the phone every single day. She lives right here, so it's not like we're far apart at all. She literally lives right over here. She was saying to me, I was talking to her about the manicures, and she's like, Aunt Emmy, I can come over and do your nails for you and show you how you can buy your own. And this is not a sponsored video, nothing like that. This is just something she had. And I was like, I would love to show my viewers that. So we're going to do that now. And so let's see how that goes. I am so excited to be getting my nails done, a gel manicure at home. This is not a sponsored video in any way, shape, or form. It's just my niece being kind. Are you happy with this machine?
Very happy.
Okay, so you got this off of Amazon?
Yeah, I think I got it Prime Day.
Okay, Prime Day. So what did you pay roughly for it?
$20 max.
Okay, so we talked about it the other day. A gel manicure is about $25 a pop here in New York. They can go as high as $35. So she's going to show us quickly how to do this. I will give you my impression of it. And for that amount of money, if this may be a really great investment if you are someone who likes to have your nails done and who likes a gel manicure. So I'll let you know. Oh my goodness, look at these. Shiny, glossy. She did a base coat. I put it under the dryer. She did color, I dried it, color, I dried it, and then a top coat. Look at this. I'm amazed. I honestly did not think it would come out this good. It's dry already. I love it. I think this is an amazing investment, and I think it's frugal. If this is something that you really enjoy doing, having your nails done for this amount of money, you can't beat it. She paid $30. She said the what did you say the colors were, like maybe $7?
Yeah, roughly.
Roughly $7. So you get a color you really love that you can use throughout the year, like a neutral color. You're set to go. You have just saved yourself a lot of money if this is something you're into. So it's not for everybody, I'm not saying that, but if you are into this, man, what a beautiful job. Very impressed. So we're starting the nacho fries. I thought this would be such a fun idea. Instead of like going out to eat with my niece here, I thought this would be something that's kind of fun, stuff we don't ever eat. You know me and processed food, don't do it. But these were on sale for $1.50 a bag, which it was unheard of. So we're gonna fry these up. Then we got some 4-cheese Mexican blend that was on sale. I had salsa in my pantry and sour cream in the refrigerator. And we are going to just make the most delicious nacho loaded fries. So to start with, for our loaded nacho fries, Paul is just browning some ground beef for me, and he is going to drain this out. What is it, about a half a pound, I would say, because you just need, really, this is going to be a garnish on top of the fries, so a half a pound would be great for a nice sized platter. So looking good. We're going to drain all the oil and fat, and then we're going to get to loading up those fries. The French fries, I just did a whole package of fries in my air fryer, but you can do them in the oven, however you'd like to do them. So what I did was the air fryer cooked these fries perfectly, so they're on the bottom. I sprinkled them with the cooked ground beef, and now I'm just sprinkling on some of my Borden thick cut 4-cheese Mexican that we got on sale. And then what I'm going to do with this is just stick it under the broiler, and we're going to get this all melty. Okay, how cheesy good does this look? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dress it here. I'm going to put a little sour cream on it, and I'll also put this on the table for others to help themselves with it. And I'm just going to grab another spoon, and I am going to put some salsa on this. These are so good. I am not kidding. It's just something different. It's quick, easy, and it's a fun food. It's better than going through a drive-thru. Look, it's not heart healthy. I am not saying this is a diet-friendly food, but when you want just a comfort food, a fun food that you can share with a couple of good friends, this is a great economical way to go. It stretches your meat, a bag of fries, some cheese, sour cream. Look at how amazing this looks. So, bon appetit. This recipe is called Jello pinwheels, and I thought it would be fun for maybe a 4th of July treat. We're having some people over then, and I don't want to spring a recipe on them that I have never tried myself. So I am going to try this with you guys, and then we'll let you know how it is. It calls for a 3.5 ounce box of Jello. But being that my boxes are that looks like 4 ounces, and here's another one, same thing. So I am going to put 2 boxes in. Yes, one is raspberry, and yes, one is orange. How bad could it be, right? Let's be honest. These look beautiful, but I can't imagine, what they're going to taste like. And to that, I am going to add a half a cup of water. All right, and now I'm going to cook this on medium for about 1.5 minutes, stirring. So I stirred it for about 1.5 minutes, and what it has done is pretty much dissolved the Jello. Now, this is going to be really stiff, I'm thinking, because we only used a half a cup of water. So these are going to be like, if you remember, I don't know if you guys remember Jello jigglers. Remember those things? They were like really firm Jello. Okay, so I am going to think that is done. Now what we're going to do, this is the fun part. I'm going to lower the heat down. And I am going to add to this 1.5 cups of mini marshmallows. Now, if you're going to laugh at me, these marshmallows are actually left over from Easter. But they're still pretty soft, so yeah, it's about 1.5 cups, I would say. So now what we're going to do is just give them a quick mix till they're melted. Oh my goodness. Now this would not be my dessert of choice, but I'm thinking it is super fun, and I think people will really get a kick out of them. And for all we know, maybe they're tasty at the end. I think they're going to be super sweet. I could guarantee you that. So I'm just going to mix this until the marshmallows have melted. What I did was actually finish melting the marshmallows into the Jello. This is an 8-inch pan. I gently greased a piece of plastic wrap and I lined the pan with the plastic wrap. Now you can use like your sprays like you do, that's fine. But make sure you don't go crazy on it, because when you go to roll this to make it a pinwheel, it's not gonna come together. So I'm just gonna pour this in, and from what I'm understanding, it's supposed to separate into 2 layers. So we're gonna see if this is gonna work. It's supposed to be like the marshmallow layer on top and the Jello layer on the bottom. But you know what? This could be an epic fail, but we are going to see. So I am going to now, I'm just gonna put that, there we go, in the corner. Yeah, let's see what happens. And I am going to put this in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes, and then we'll check on it. First thing I am going to do is just put a little grease on this plate. I know that seems weird, but these are super sticky. I'm using butter. Again, if you want to use the spray, whatever works. So here they are. I'm going to take them out. I greased the plastic. These are, I have no idea. This could be a frugal fail here, people. So now what I'm going to do is, oh good, I'm going to start at this side. I'm going to start up here. And this peels away. Oh my gosh, it feels so funny. And now what I'm going to do is, it bends. It's like, oh my goodness, it feels like rubber. Okay, so we're going to roll this. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, pull the paper off as you're rolling. Rolling. Okay, it's working. Okay, there we go. Okay, it rolled really nicely. Now you could double this recipe and definitely make a 9x13. Okay, Paul is cutting this. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I tasted one of these. They are extremely chewy. It is not unpleasant tasting. It's just super chewy. And I don't know why I didn't get the 2 layers. One layer is supposed to be white on top, and then the red is supposed to be on the bottom. The marshmallow was supposed to rise. So I could call this a frugal fail, and I will link the recipe down below. It's not terrible, but do I love it? No. You know, I'm being honest with you, and I don't want to, I guess I want to show you frugal wins and fails, I guess. You know, let's be honest here. So it's not something I would rush out to make again, okay? But if you want to give it a try, maybe I did something wrong in the recipe. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be two-toned, and it's not. What do you think, Paul? What does it taste like to you?
It's got a strong cherry.
It's definitely got
flavor.
It's got a good flavor, but what's the texture? So,
It's
you
like
know,
a rubbery fruit roll-up.
it's exactly all right.
I'll
So
have
I'm
to
going to
pass.
leave it at that. You guys decide. But I want to be honest with you, because there are frugal wins and there are frugal misses. I hope you had as much fun in this video as we did. I appreciate my niece coming over so much. We do this like once a week. It is so fun. She comes over and we hang out, and it's just, you know, in these times, this is what it's all about. And we do it frugally. I am so appreciative of her doing my nails for me, cooking with us, sharing a little of her morning routine even. So I just love this. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this video. How about those loaded nacho fries? I will link everything down below, as I always do. And you can find all the information there. And remember to give this a big giant thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. And you know we love you. Until our next video.